Yo, what's up, people? Scotty P here. It's a lovely sunny Saturday. It's like 90 degrees out. It's almost Shocktober, for God's sakes. It's northeast. It's like 87 degrees right now. Love it. Sunny. Not a cloud in the sky. I'm smoking some tobacco out of my brand new Peterson Craftsman series bent bowl. Guys, a gift. So I'm totally psyched about that. And it was a surprise, and it was from my old man for my birthday. His birthday is right before mine, the day before, and I got him cigars and gift certificates for restaurants, which he loves. He got me cigars and a pipe. So we were both very happy. And in it, smoking one of my favorites, Neck Bear and Navy Flake, which is an awesome smoke. Really is tasty, really smokes well. Even if you dry it out really well, smokes great. Still has plenty of flavor, so I like adding it to stuff. A little bit of this, a little bit of Sam Gow with Navy Flake to get a lot of key going. I dig it. So, this is a VR. The sun's not agreeing with me here. This is a VR to Piper Downs and his giveaway. He was asking us, what's the worst job we ever had? Had a lot of jobs. I used to be like, as soon as I got the hang of a job, as soon as I got good at it, it usually took about 6 months. I had it down. I'd get bored and I'd move on. The job I have now, where potato chips, been doing it for almost 8 years. So, not quite like that anymore. But I had a lot of different kinds of jobs. I've worked for UPS, I've worked for FedEx, done a lot of delivery jobs, I've done electronics jobs because that was my job in the Army. I enjoyed them all. And even my worst job, I enjoyed that. And I was really good at it. And, but it was a gross job. You ever seen that show, Gross Jobs? This is kind of like one of those deals. Worked for a uniform company, delivering uniforms and floor mats and you know, bar towels and stuff like that. So, the thing about that job that makes it gross is not just dirty clothes. I mean, yeah, whatever. You wear gloves. Not that big of a deal, right? But if you've never worked in the restaurant industry, and I never had before I had that job, there's a lot of gross stuff that goes on in restaurants, man. Not just, you know, the fact that some of the kitchens are gross, because some of them are. Some of them are clean. Surprisingly enough, one of the cleanest kitchens, or cleanest groups of kitchens that I ever delivered to was Hooters. Go figure, right? Some of those chains are really, really grody. I don't want to get any hate mail, but you've probably seen them or eaten them or whatever, and you've probably had wings in them. And that's really what makes it gross. Because when you're doing that job and you're picking up the stuff, behind the restaurant, they leave all the stuff for you. The uniforms, the bar towels that are used and stuff like that. And they're supposed to bag them up, and they put them in these trash cans in bags. And they sit there all week waiting for you to come and pick them up once a week or twice a week. So, in the wintertime, when I started the job, no big deal. They were basically big blocks of ice. No problem. Heft them up, throw them on the truck, right? But after I'd done the job for a while and summertime came around, I picked up one of these bags. It was a big steaming mess. And it broke. And this was a Mexican kind of restaurant. Something that rhymes with Chili's, right? Not necessarily saying that it was a Chili's. And all the towels fall out onto my feet. And the first thought I have in my head is, Man, that's a lot of rice. And then the rice started moving. Now, not being in the restaurant industry or anything like that before, this was my first experience with maggots. So now I'm covering in this writhing mass of maggots. They're in my shoes, they're on my legs, they're all over my feet. There's flies buzzing around. It smells bad. It feels bad. This wasn't the only time, but this was the first time. And I gotta tell you folks, that was the part of that job that I hated. And I had a tough route, but I was fine with it. I enjoyed the job. It kept me moving, and that's what I like. I like to keep moving throughout the day. The time goes by really, really quick. I had a route that was like 200 miles long. I'd have about 25, maybe 30 stops a day. So, I mean, a lot of those were just, you go into a garage, and you're in and out in like 2 minutes, picking up mechanics' uniforms and towels and stuff like that, or going to a restaurant and loading up the truck, getting someone to sign for it. You move on. So you get a lot of stuff done, but it's a long day. And I'd start in like the middle of Connecticut, Waterbury, and drive, kind of as a joke, I would say I drive to Canada every day, but not quite. I drive to New Hampshire every day and make a big circle and come back. I had a big route. So I developed a aversion to restaurants for a good long time after that job. I only did that job for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. And I got great references from it. I was able to move on and get a better job in a similar industry, which is what I do now. But yeah, I couldn't smell wing sauce and eat for a long time. So I'd go into a restaurant, and as soon as I smelled wings, I was done. For a while. This went on for a couple years. So that is why that's the worst job I ever had. I'm fine now. But it was like a problem for a while. Anyway, folks, hope that didn't gross you out too bad. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hope you all have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Scotty P saying, salute. Sorry about all this, son. Anyway, later, folks.